Okay, this is the second interview with Dr. Itzhak Dreamer, the founder of the Israeli Quantum Mind Medicine Center. Just to refresh your memory, last time we were ending up, and I was asking you, what kind of people do you see on a daily basis? What kind of things do you do?
So people come with actually with any condition, and they are sure that their condition is their problem, and they think that the condition is the root of the problem or the source of the problem. So when they come with back pain, neck pain, heart condition, lung condition, any condition that they come with, and I specify the word condition, if we'll go and deal with the condition as it is, then we become another branch of the allopathic medicine, and that's not what we're doing. Therefore, it's very important to bring them to the understanding that what is the thing that caused them to manifest their disease, their pain, their condition, their fear, and the mixture of the all three. And it takes time to show them the path back to their root. But most of them are willing to go there because they have enough suffering. And they really want to find the root because most of them already have been to other doctors, other treaters, all kind of alternative, all kind of regular, all kind. Yesterday I had a guy that was to over 20 doctors, professors, and all the alternative branch. So he was treated by a psychologist, and he was treated by pills. And what was the problem? I asked him this very good question. What kind of movies does he watch? And he was watching, most of the movies were horror movies, horror stories, horror programs. He liked that. He thought he was like it. So when you go and you put it in your subconscious mind, all these messages through these movies, through these thrillers, through these stories of constant fear and tension and suspension, what do you think, how much do you think your subconscious mind will take through your ears and eyes, store it there, and then replay them all the time, to the point that all you are experiencing is stress hormones, anxiety hormones, fear hormones that you bring on yourself because you're watching these movies.
Is it much like saying that watching the news every night will make you more stressed just because that's what you experience?
Exactly. Because the news, they need to excite you, make you angry, and create within your emotion. They want you to act because of the news. And the news are written a few days before they're being put out through the media. They already accept the weather sometimes and things like that, but most of it is already prepared. So when you're watching that, and they're putting the messages constantly in your mind, then when they want to move you to action, they do it very quickly. It's very easy. So this guy, when he understood what come into his cup, his life cup, that he put poison in it day by day, and then when he drink it, he doesn't like it, he said to him, of course you don't. You are contaminating your subconscious mind, your quantum mind, your brain. You're programming with things that when you put them in, then they come out. When they come out, you don't like that. So we need to shift them by first of all understanding, and then with the treatment we did, It's making some more order within his brain and mind and body, so he can start change his pattern of watching that and start watching different things, funny things, nice things before he goes to sleep, especially. Not to watch anything before he goes to sleep. That was the beginning of just understanding the root of his problem. And that was only from his mental part. So it's very important. The third one is the physical thing. What do you do with your body? How do you use your body that hosts you? How do you treat your body that hosts you? And the way you treat it, he will fire back to your brain and say, yes, great, and your brain will say, yes, great, and it will fire, yes, great. But if you push it all the time, and hardly treat it and groom it and fix it, and massage it and whatever you do with that, he will fire back to your brain and say, we are tired, we're in pain, we're exhausted, we are not exercised, we over-exercised. And the brain will fire exactly the same things back to your body, and will bring the same thing again, and you'll be in misery, miserable. So all these things, all these angles of our life would change your mind, your quantum mind, either to the greatness or either to the worst within you. And it depends what you're going to put within these beautiful quantum mind flows. Are you going to feed it chemically correct? Are you going to feed it mentally correct? Or are you going to feed it physically correct or not? Once you do that, this great mind will take you for a very long time experiencing life in its greatness. That's the whole show why we're here. To experience this life and greatness, and look outside, it's great. That's what I choose to see. Okay. Yeah. So when going to these patients and they see and understand that we are going to the roots, and then through understanding the roots, give them the way to deal with that, treat them. But it's both ways. When once they understand, it's easy to treat them. If you keep going on the symptoms, they have very little chance to heal.
Very little.
Very little chance to heal. You can suspend it a little bit. You can delay a little bit the progress of the disease, but you cannot heal it.
But if I'm looking around at the medical field, everybody, including alternative medicine, they're all treating eventually the symptoms. Because that's how we call it alternative, but what I'm thinking now, it's not really alternative. It's an alternative method of treating the same symptom.
It's true. Really, the medicine and the alternative fields are really not our interest right now. Our interest right now is the person in the center. You take the person, you understand his full potential. You understand his full potential. Usually when they come to you, they're far from their potential. They're far. You want to bring them close to their potential.
Tell me about the potential of people.
The potential is infinite. Look, our body is finite, which means it has an end. One day this body does not serve us anymore and we eat it, which is okay. That's exactly what it's made for. How many cars you change in your life? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once the car didn't serve you anymore, the driver left the car, either gave it to somebody else or either compacted, okay? So our body is an incredible vehicle. Our mind is an incredible vehicle. Once we know how to tune up our body, mind, quantum mind, to the cosmos, to the quantum field where all the information lies and ready for you to extract it from there, bring it, interpret that, and act from that. That's what human beings are about. That's what quantum mind med is about. How do you connect the person to the infinite field. And now when I'm saying infinite field, I'm not talking about the hua winds, and I'm talking about physical energy, physical information that is waiting for us in our conscious, the next conscious level that we come into. Conscious level is that potential information that is waiting for you to get to receive, open, interpret, act upon. And then your awareness comes to that level of consciousness. So the awareness came to that information, now the awareness says, that's it, or there is more. And we know there is more. So the awareness wait for the next consciousness level of us to meet it, to see it, to open it, to become it, and to bring it to our awareness. Once we are aware of that, we understood that we made a leap. We understood that we took our quantum mind, which is, the quantum mind is infinite. The quantum brain is finite, but not the quantum mind. And the quantum mind uses the quantum brain to bring it to that, so this body can exist in its highest level. Highest level. Now, just not long ago, I just said to you that the physical problems and the mental problems and the chemical problems are preventing or slowing down this quantum mind of us, quantum brain of us, quantum mind of us to come to these places, because it's like dragging some weights behind us that don't belong to us anymore. From memories, from injuries, from diseases, from fear, and from translating our present tense from the past. And then afraid of the future because of the past with present tense. So what we're doing is helping the patient, helping the person, helping the customer come to his full potential. You talked about potential, come to his full potential in that given time to go to his next level. And this level bring him to his awareness, and then he wants to go to his next consciousness level. Next consciousness level, next information, energy, and potential. Once he opens that, his awareness comes to that. Once his awareness comes to that, his awareness said, that's it, I want more. And it's we are right that we want more. Because as we talked before, it was okay to be in a cave with a bear skin with the bear skin on it. But look at us today. We sit in this room and it's warm and nice, and we have great walls around us and without all black things from the fire, because we understood that that wasn't enough. And we came to the next level of consciousness and awareness, consciousness, awareness, consciousness. That's a quantum mind. That's a quantum brain. The brain is a part. The mind is not. The mind is endless, is infinite. The brain has its part, and then it decays, which is okay. We're going to the next level, so we can leave it. It's okay to drive a 68 Beetle, Volkswagen Beetle, and now I want the Lamborghini or the Tesla, which is nicer. And then they'll be exchangeable to the next level, to hover with something, and the next level. So, and we are in great era. We're in great era where the quantum mind, the quantum brain is looking for its next step, next level. And it's happening very quickly. Quicker and faster than ever. Is a lot of people lag behind? Yeah, but a lot of people also made the step forward.